How's it going, guys? Welcome to my first video on Palworld. I've been playing this game like non-stop for the past like 3 days with my friend. And, well, he suggested that I make a video on it. We kind of suggested it half-jokingly, but you know what? I'm going to take him up on that. Today I want to show off my base that I've been making for about 3 days. As you can see, I'm level 16, and I think I've been playing for about 15 in-game days. I don't really know how I can show you, but it's been about 15 in-game days. And, yeah, I'm going to show you everything I have going. And I'm very new, so keep in mind if you're a pro watching this may hurt your eyes depending on, you know, how good you are. But anyways, my base is right here. Just like very close to the plateau of beginnings. I find this is a very good place to make your base because it's very flat and has a lot of space and a lot of resources spawn, and it's just generally safe, so there's not really any risk for anything coming out and killing me. So really quick, I am just gonna go to bed so we can not be doing this in the nighttime. So let's start off with my actual base. This is the kind of first thing I put, obviously. I made this a 4x4 foundation, which ended up being, evidently, it ended up being way too big. I probably should have done like 2x4, but you know, it was my first solo playthrough. Yeah, so this is a solo playthrough, by the way. I do have a few other playthroughs going at the same time with my friends, but this one is solo. So this is my first solo one, so I didn't really know what was too big and what was too small, but this is definitely way too big. Inside the base, I have all of my workstations. I have the primitive workbench, we have the repair thing, we have the PAL workbench, the fire pit thing, the primitive fireplace, I mean. We have the advanced, high quality workbench, the medieval medicine workbench, and the sphere workbench. So I made a little bit of progress, not too much. And we have this person, this flambell, who's just permanently on ingot duty. Can I make some more? I can, actually. Nice. We also have a cooler. I didn't actually care about this at all, but I made it just because I had to at some point. I forget why. Over here we have my bed, and we have one of each container that I haven't already had. I wanted to see what the difference between each container is, and it turns out they're all the same except for this one, which is a bit goofy. I also have a wall-mounted shelf, which is really bad. I basically just put these here for testing purposes, although I did make a bunch of spare kits and put them in these, like, barrels and stuff in all these storage spaces. The reason I did this was because I died to the, King Pen, or I think, is that his name, Kingpen? Or Pen King. I died to the Pen King, like, 2 times, and I died to the boss at, which boss was it? It's this one, the Rhine Syndicate Tower. I died to these 2 bosses, like, a total of 5 times total between them. And I thought that when you die, you lose all of your items, but in reality, you don't. You just have to go back and pick them up. So I made a bunch of spare kits just in case I died, but you know, it ended up being a waste because, you know, you don't lose everything when you die, obviously. A little bit goofy on my end. I have I think I have level 1 in the enhancing player thing on the power statue. I don't know if that's good or not. My PAL box is sort of kind of stacked. I have way too many of everything. In the beginning of this playthrough, I preferred capturing people rather than killing them. I don't know why, but it ended up being kind of a good thing because you can obviously, I just learned that you can use that thing to combine them to like increase the power and everything, which is pretty cool. Bunch of land balls, some melpacas, T-fans. I don't even know why I have some of these useless people. I have a chillet. I have 2 chillets, actually. One of them is in my team. The reason is I want to get 5 of them and use that thing to increase the power, because right now the chillet is one of like the key elements of my party. We're gonna get to that in a moment though. We also have an extra Eichther deer. I don't know how the fuck you pronounce that. A serpent, which I got from an egg. Ribbunny, which I got from an egg. Sparkit, which I got from an egg. A few things I got from eggs. And my current workforce is I have 2 Cativas, I have 2 Tansies, 2 pangolins, 2 dinosaurs, a flamella. The flamella I got from a flame egg. And we also have 1 lamb ball, which is pretty good. This fire thing was like the first time I cooked food. I actually cooked all of my food for the first bit because I didn't realize that you can just eat raw food, which is way more convenient. This is my egg incubator. I don't know why I have it outside, but I guess it's close to this thing, so it just makes sense. This was my first workbench. I didn't destroy it because I'm too sentimental. And these storage crates I made, which by the way, this is a stupid thing. I thought that wooden box would be better than a wood chest because it costs more, but actually it has the same storage space. It has 1 row plus 4, and the wood boxes have, if you look at this wood box, they have 1 row plus 4, so they have the same storage space. I just thought they were more better for some reason. And these 4 storage things is where I keep my common resources, kind of just like a quick deposit for loot. However, my main loot is in the 2nd story of my house, where I have a bunch of wood boxes that I just fill up with any generic bullcrap that I may or may not need, depending on how, like, uncommon it is. Basically, if it's like a resource that's super common, it goes in those ones down that way. If it's something else, it goes in these storage spaces. Again, the base, like the actual base part of the base is way too big. I probably should have toned it back a bit. Okay, so let's go in a clockwise fashion. Let's go back over here. You may be wondering why I have a giant wooden gate but no walls attached to it. That is purely because I have not had the time yet to put up the walls. I want to fortify this because my people keep getting concussions from like raids, so I want to fortify all of this. Like I want to take this, put walls all the way around that way, and put walls all the way around this way and everything like that. But yeah, so over here, this is where my lamb ball is. We have a lamb ball producing me a bunch of wool, pretty much infinite wool. This is where we have a bunch of berries. I actually had a massive food crisis for my people for a very long time. So I made 4 of these berry plantations. I got my 2 pangolin guys, my 2 penguin dudes to water them, and my monkey dudes my monkey dudes and my dinosaurs alternates between wood chopping and harvesting and planting, so a food crisis is no more. We also have 2 of these hot springs just in case 2 people end up needing it at the same time. I put around these wooden boxes all over the place. My people haven't ended up using them that much, but I put them around in the hopes that they would start using them so they wouldn't have to walk great distances all around the place to like put resources away. Although, like I said, they never end up really using them too often, so it's kind of just a sort of a waste, sadly. But yeah, I have a wood chopping block, a stone chopping block. This big metal ore always respawns. I was gonna build over this spot, but I really like this metal ore just respawning constantly, so I'm probably not gonna build over it. Let's just pick up all this wood. I have no idea why there's so much wood all over the place. And I am hungry, so I'm gonna have to eat some of these berries really quick. Sorry guys, I am hungry. I probably shouldn't have taken all 300. Sorry guys, you can have it back. Yes, as I was saying, we have a wood chopping block and a quarry. We also have this crusher thing. I've never once used it. I just built it because you needed to level up your PAL box. We have a water mill. Again, I never used it. I just built it to upgrade the PAL box. We have a wheat farm, which I don't know if the wheat farm is really good or not, but I mean, I have it. We also have a ore quarry, which I have a Cativa working on. Literally the last thing I did was beat the Tower of Rhine Syndicate. That was literally the most recent thing I did, so I got a bunch of ancient technology points, and I just bought all of the ones I could. Speaking of technology, this is everything I have unlocked. It's not too good. Playing solo kind of sucks because you have like literally half the technology points you otherwise would have had if you played like with a duo or a trio. So I've had to be more strategic with the things I buy, but I have a mega shield now. I have a heat resistant pelt armor. I have a few good things, nothing crazy quite yet. We also have another wood chopping block. I don't know why I made this. I guess I just kind of got on a spree of filling up my area. Anyways, this is my PAL condenser. I'm trying to combine 5 chillets, like I said, because they are a key element of my party. I'm also going to do the same thing with my Nightwings, and I've already done that with my Fox Sparks. So I'm gonna do that as well. I think I'm also gonna do it with my Eiktherdir. I don't know how the fuck you pronounce that. I'm gonna do it with all of these people except like the Pen King, because the Pen King is kind of annoying to get 5 of. I mean, I might. I guess we'll have to see, right? Anyways, this is my mass bed where all of my pals sleep. I have 16 beds, even though I only have 10 pals, just because I like to build things in advance. So that's pretty good. We also have the skin thing, which, I mean, I don't know why I have that. I just built it, I guess. We also have an extra feed box just in case they get hungry while they sleep. And that's pretty much my base. My gear is I have a bat, metal pick, metal axe, and a crossbow, as well as a mega shield and the heat resistant pelt armor, which is really strong. It's so strong. And my stats are pretty solid. I don't know if this is a bad stat spread. You guys are going to have to let me know in the comments if you think I should do better or not. But 177 arrows. It's not too good, but it's also not too bad. And that's pretty much everything. My team consists of Pen King. Pen King is very strong. Like, I'm super happy about this guy. He basically single-handedly won me. Like, the Pen King and the Eiktherdir single-handedly, both of them won me the Rhine Tower fight. I also just love riding this guy. He's so fast, and you can just run down animals like that and just demolish them. I love him so much. We also have Chillet, of course. Chillet is also very strong, at least for where I'm at in the game right now. Nightwing is incredibly strong as well. Like, I didn't think Nightwing would be so strong, but he genuinely is. Fox Sparks is not that strong, but yeah, Fox Sparks isn't that strong in and of itself, but this thing makes it incredibly powerful for just melting down, like, anything that you just feel like melting down for no reason. Look at this lamb ball. Bro has no idea what happened to him. Oh, you ain't running away from me, buddy. Yep, you're all dead. You looked at me the wrong way, so now you must die. He's getting away. Shoot him. Oh my god. Bro, this game is so aggressive. I just love the idea of just brutally killing innocent things that are like, innocent and cute. Like, I think that's just hilarious. And you're dead, Kativa. GG's. Yeah, this is probably first of many videos on this game. I might make another one, depending on how this video does. I might make some, like, videos on this game when I get better, and, you know, progress updates, showing off cool things I'm doing, you know, just stuff like that. Anyways, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I really, really appreciate it. If you want to see more, please do let me know in the comments, and I'll see you all next time. But until then, stay awesome, and peace out.